My mother used to tell a story about my paternal aunt who had an illegitimate child. The day before she gave birth, the villagers stormed her house. She drowned herself and her baby in the well. Although my family decided never to speak of her again, I still honor her memory. Her story was a warning, but there was another story that set high standards for us. The tale of Mulan. When she was young, Mulan trained in the wilderness and became a warrior. Then, her village people were drafted into the war. She led an army to avenge her village and spent 12 years in battle. Nobody knew that she was a woman. After her return, she was revered for her filial piety, respect for her elders. I knew that I could never be so great. Before my mother moved to America, she went to medical school and lived up to her name, Brave Orchid. She showed no fear even when exploring her school's haunted room. Supposedly, she vanquished the ghost that tried to kill her while she slept. After graduating, Brave Orchid bought a young slave and cared about her more than about me. My ghosts are different from hers. They're the people who surround me every day. My mother had a sister, Moon Orchid, whose husband moved to America without her and married someone else. She moved in with us from China without her husband's knowledge, but she was a nuisance and useless. My mother finally forced my aunt to confront her husband, but he refused to take her back as his wife. Since then, she lived life in fear until she was hospitalized. When I was a baby, my mother cut the bottom of my tongue to help me speak, but I was still shy. One girl at school was quieter than me.
Say something!
So I hated her. My mother kept trying to find me a husband, so I made myself unappealing. Finally, I snapped.
Stop trying to set me up with guys! I'm never getting married! You tried to cut my tongue, but you can't stop me from speaking my mind.
I cut your tongue so you talk more, not less. You can't even get a man anyway. No one would want you.
You said I was ugly.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I meant the opposite.
You know what? I'm leaving.
You're such an American.
So I left. But I kept her stories with me.